security vetting processes.
State Department spokesman Ned Price told reporters Monday the Afghans will begin arriving at Fort Lee next week. The group includes 700 Afghans who worked for the U.S. and roughly 1,800 family members. Another 4,000 applicants and family awaiting security clearance will be sent to non-U.S. locations while their visas are processed. Mike Garcia, Washington.
Turkey's president says his country will talk with the Taliban regarding Turkey's bid to run the airport in Kabul. Townhall.com. Ben & Jerry's throws in with the Palestinian cause, ending ice cream sales in parts of the West Bank and East Jerusalem.
The Vermont-based company says sales in the territory sought by the Palestinians are inconsistent with their values. The company has a 3 decades-long partnership with a licensee that manufactures and distributes the product in the region, but will not renew the lease agreement when it expires at the end of next year. Israeli officials call the decision anti-Semitic and are calling on states that have laws against Israeli boycotts to sanction Ben & Jerry's. Rhonda Rockstra reporting.
The Israeli military has been busy overnight. Its artillery shelling southern Lebanon early Tuesday after 2 rockets were fired from Lebanon into Israeli territory. And watching Wall Street this morning following yesterday's sell-off, stocks making a comeback. Dow futures up 135, NASDAQ futures 76 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
The 9 a.m. report on the streaming news and sports network is being brought to you by Charlene's Diner, 37 Main Street, Jewett City. Family owned for almost 40 years. Order what you want, eat what you get. That's Charlene's Diner.
I love working here because of the people, and I get to work with my family every day.
Come to Charlene's Diner for the best breakfast you've ever had.
That was Brittany and Matt from Charlene's Diner on Main Street in Jewett City. There are only a few things that have been able to stand the test of time in Jewett City, and one of them just happens to be Charlene's Diner, who just celebrated their 40th anniversary in business. How do you stay in business that long in a small town like Jewett City? It's a simple recipe, really great food and friendly service. And of course, family. You'll feel like family too because you'll always be greeted with a smile that makes you feel like you're right at home. Stop by for breakfast or lunch 7 days a week. If you don't have any time, well, that's no problem. Order ahead and your food will be waiting for you when you walk into Charlene's door. You can find Charlene's Diner on Facebook too. Stop in and join the family for breakfast or lunch today.
I'm Charlene. Come to Charlene's Diner and order what you want and eat what you get.
This is a news update from the Streaming News and Sports Programming Network, SNSN. Plainfield Police is reporting multiple stolen cars and multiple break-ins from last night. Some streets that were hit last night were Easy, Green, Charlotte, and Brookside, just to name a few. A news release from Plainfield Police is forthcoming with additional information. On July 17th at about 11:12 p.m., troopers responded to a car versus pedestrian motor vehicle accident on Old Colchester Road in the area of the Gardner Lake Fire Department in Salem. The pedestrian sustained fatal injuries and was pronounced deceased at the scene. The unknown vehicle who struck the pedestrian left the scene prior to police arrival. Any information that you may have regarding this accident, please contact Troop K in Colchester at 860-465-5400, or you can call the anonymous tip line at 860-465-5469. Traffic control in the borough and in the town of Griswold has been a growing concern with residents, some stating that people are driving just too fast on Main Street as well as side streets and residential areas. There have also been multiple complaints on motorists completely ignoring stop signs and hardly slowing down for them whatsoever. First Selectman Todd Babbitt has reached out to Troop E Connecticut State Police and has had a couple of conversations in relation to these concerns. Babbitt states that with no resident trooper within Griswold, the town falls under the general patrol category, and it makes it more difficult to address. Babbitt also went on to say that if state police have a location where the activity was seen multiple times and reported, they could focus patrol in that area if time permits. The first selectman went on to say that you can call the selectman's office with your area of concern at 860-376-7060, option number 1, and they can pass the information on to the troop. Now, there was an attempt multiple times to hire resident state troopers for the town of Griswold in the past, but it was turned down multiple times at referendums. Babbitt did go on to say that if the town wanted resident state troopers, they could force a referendum by petition with the required amount of signatures.
The 9 a.m. report on SNSN has been brought to you by Charlene's Diner, 37 Main Street, Jewett City. Family owned for almost 40 years. Order what you want. Eat what you get. That's Charlene's Diner.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome to SNSN. It is 9 minutes after 9 o'clock.
Good morning.
And it is time for Psychic Tuesday. There we go. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And we have a special guest here. What's your name?
Tell her your name.
Bryn.
Bren. How old are you? 14?
5.
Oh, 5. Okay.
She just turned 5.
You just turned 5.
Last
All
month.
right, all right.
Yeah.
So Lisa is your meme. Yeah. So you don't call her Lisa, huh? You call her Meme. That's probably right.
You can talk,
Yeah. So you have Lisa, she has an interesting story, does she not?
She does. She tells me about her past life a lot.
Oh, okay.
So-
I think that's really interesting, Bren.
Do you want to tell
I
your
think it's
story?
really cool. Do you want to tell it?
Huh?
You don't have to if you don't want to. Maybe Meme can help you. Would you think Meme could help you?
Yeah. So why don't you tell them what your name was in a past life?
Polly and Uni.
Polly and Uni. Okay. With Polly, how old were you?
16.
Yeah. And what happened? How did you die when you were Polly?
A baseball player.
A baseball player? What does he do?
He took a salt whack and whacked me right in the eye with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a what? A baseball bat?
Baseball bat and socked her in the eye with it.
Huh.
Yeah.
It
And-
had a sharp pointy on it.
It was he sharpened it. It was a sharp point.
Um,
And what kind of can you tell them what kind of house that you lived in?
A mansion.
A mansion.
Yeah.
Were you a princess?
And what happened when you were a baby? When you were Polly, where did they find you?
On the street where my mom left me.
Wow.
Yeah, when she told me that was a new thing that she told me that she was a baby and they found her before she went in the mansion. She was on the street
Mm-hmm.
and her mommy left her there.
No, it wasn't my real mom. It was a different mom.
It was a different mom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And how you lived in a mansion. What else can you tell us? What city did you live in?
New York City.
New York City.
Yeah, well, that's a big town. That's a big
Definitely.
town.
Yeah. I told you no one would think you're fibbing.
No, I think that's pretty cool that you remember this stuff.
Yeah.
Do you remember any other people?
I remember when I was in uni.
Uni?
Yeah.
And who was Polly's best friend?
Rosie.
Rosie.
Rosie? How old were you?
When I was uni, I was 17.
Oh, okay. But when you were
When you were Polly,
You were
how old
16,
were you?
you said, right?
16, yeah.
Yeah.
That's when she died, when she was
Mm.
16. How did you used to dance? You don't want to show us? No,
that's okay. So, Lisa, tell me, when did these thoughts and this information start coming out from her? How old was she?
What was she, like 3? When she
think so.
Yeah, and when she
Yeah,
was
right
3,
around
she
that time.
started talking about Polly. She started telling me about her grandfather that had
A red jacket that got killed by the same baseball player.
A red jacket got killed by the same baseball player. He married the woman of his dreams. Yeah.
Did you look the same then as you do now, or did you look different?
I looked different.
Yeah.
What color hair did you have when you were Polly?
Pink.
Pink.
Yeah.
Pink hair. Okay.
Cool.
Do you remember what year it was?
It was July.
She only remembers like a month, like July.
Got it.
So
That's a very interesting story.
When I was in uni, my hair was rainbow.
Rainbow. Huh?
and she's my like I hate to say it, but I like to call her my little burnout granddaughter because she's like back in Woodstock days.
Were there lots of really bad bands playing? Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. It's Psychic Tuesday here. It's it's Tuesday. That's usually the day you have Psychic Tuesday. So if you have any questions, you can put them in the group if you would like. But it's always best if you are able to give us a call at 860-591-1054. 860-591-1054. So there you go.
I wish
Nothing.
I could find out like what year it was to research to see. We researched one thing because she talks about a baseball player like killing somebody. So we put that into Google and it was, I forget what year it was, but a baseball player did get accused for killing 3 of his teammates. Yeah. See?
Mm.
And
she's
she
right
said,
there with the answers.
Yeah,
too.
she said that was the same one that killed her. So
is it weird to remember that? Does it hurt you to remember that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you're going to remember this life? Because you got it pretty good now, don't you, kid?
Yeah.
She doesn't like to talk about it because she says that she doesn't want people to think that she's fibbing. But like the details that she comes out with, like, is like beyond like a grandfather with a red jacket on. Like she remembers that like clear as day. She remembers like when she lived in the mansion and there was lots of lights. She actually started talking about it, Christmas time when Christy called me, and Christy was freaking out because she was in the back seat looking at they went out driving around looking at the Christmas lights, and they came upon a big house, and I think Bryn said, "Oh, I used to live in a mansion like that with all kinds of lights on it." And that's when Christy's called me. She says, "Ma." And she started telling Christy that her name was Polly, and she lived in the mansion and she died at 16. Like she went through the whole thing.
And Polly is not a very common name right now. So
no.
For her to say that is So we got a question up on the board. Tina, let's see, sharpen your skills, kid, because here it comes. Thomas wants to know. He goes, his son is moving to Los Angeles, California. Do you see him being successful?
All right, let's check it out. Looks like the money part is going to be good. It also shows like the relationship or partnership is going to be very good. That continues. So there's like no roadblocks in front of him to not make it successful. Definitely has the blessings to go, based on his faith or religion, or just his, belief in himself and what's going on. Does show the trip coming up, or he's coming out of rough waters to smooth waters if there was a problem before, like going on now before he leaves. Definitely has been planning this trip for a little bit. shows that for the future. His emotions are kind of a little off balance, but that's because there's so much going on with him. Doesn't show what we call like a 3-ring circus. So it looks like this trip is going to be very good for him. Okay.
Do you have any other questions, Thomas, or do you have any comments on what Tina was able to, the information that she was able to give to you? And it's, again, I mean, we do.
It's cool to get some feedback on it.
It's always good to get feedback.
What do you think? You think his son's going to be successful, Bryn? Yeah.
Yeah.
If the money aspect looks good for it too. That could be the reason for the move as well.
Got it. Curious what he's moving out there for, Thomas. Just for ha-has. So remember, you can give us a call. Huh?
She's looking at you, alligator.
Oh, that's real, It's a real gator. It's a dead gator, but it was real.
It was. Oh, what is up with the microphone?
She's beating up the
You
microphone
whacked it,
again.
is what happened.
I'm
You hit it,
telling
it went
you.
Boom.
Yes.
Mammy has an alligator at home, huh? It's not that big.
860-591-1054 is the phone number to give us a call here on Psychic Tuesday. Oh my God. I get
You
this
need a
coughing.
cough suppressant.
I think so. I need an expectorant.
I know. Mhm.
860-591-1054 is the phone number to give us a call here at SNSN for Psychic Tuesday. Remember that psychic readings are done for entertainment purposes only and should only be rebroadcast without the written national consent of Major League Baseball. So
I think Bryn would beg to differ with you. And it's funny because she doesn't like baseball either.
No. But why would she?
Right?
Yeah.
Memories.
Like the waters of my mind.
Do you want to do readings today too?
Thomas just said, to give you a little feedback, said he's moving out there to become a music producer.
Nice.
Big bucks.
Okay.
Nice.
Any other questions in the group or whatever? So Tina, did you do did you do the psychic fair this weekend?
Yes, I read for 14 people straight out from
Wow.
10 to a little after 4.
Yeah. How did it go?
It went very well.
Yeah.
Went very well. That's usually how it is when we get there because a lot of people want readings, and there was 3 of us, 4 of us.
No, there was
Yeah.
actually 6 readers.
6
there.
readers, yeah.
And all of you guys were.
Yeah,
down
we
and,
were all
like,
jamming. So
Yeah.
yeah, it went very well. A lot of people, coming through. There was a lot of times it was busy and, just able to walk through.
I couldn't even, like, I'm sitting there and I couldn't see. There was like a wall of people. I'm like, oh shit, we're in trouble.
Yeah. But the difference with this one is I don't think there was a lot of people waiting for readings or anything.
Yeah, we had to turn people away.
Oh, really? Still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to add another reader to the next fair
Mm.
because we literally had to turn people away
All right.
because
Yeah, I
everybody
wasn't
was
sure.
booked solid. So, yep.
Wow.
So I want to ask you if you would flip a card or two.
All right.
For what do you see for my stepmom
All right. Let's see what's going on.
as far as health wise?
See, that's what Tina's doing as a reading.
Now,
then they talk
has
about
she been? It shows like maybe what's going on with her has been a little bit of a mystery, or it's a thing that comes on and off kind of thing. It's not really something permanent. It shows some things like maybe some testing possibly need to be done, and the money is a little bit of an aspect of that. It doesn't show where it's big time testing, so I don't know if it's just something she's been complaining about recently.
Mhm.
She's a strong person, so she didn't really let anybody know, that
That's
she's
possible.
been feeling this
Yep.
way. Not a long-term type thing, so I just think it's maybe something. I almost want to get stomach a little bit, like digestion. No, not at all. Okay. Kind of lingering is what I'm getting. Any feedback on that, or?
Yes. She just had a stroke.
Ooh, okay.
You know, she had a stroke on Saturday.
Ooh, that's recent.
So, yeah. And we're still waiting for a lot of
Testing and stuff. Yeah.
So there's that. Matter of fact, as soon as we're done, I'll be hucking it up to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So
Have them check her front area.
all right.
Yeah.
I think that they're the neurologists are. I mean, they've been watching her constantly because, you know, she had an issue. You know, she had the initial stroke, then she had another clot the next morning.
Oh damn. Yeah.
So she's not even well, that's, you know, but you know, so.
When I had mine, they gave me what they call the cocktail because you have to have it within 4 hours of.
You mean the
symptoms.
the clot buster, the
Yeah,
TPA?
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where they got to watch you 24/7.
That's exactly
right in
what.
front of 'em.
Yeah, it's exactly what she had.
Yeah, because that's what breaks the clot up, and it could go either way.
Well, she had that at one hospital, and then they sent her to another one.
Yeah, that could deal more
so,
with. Yep.
Yeah, it had a more prestigious and
Yeah.
well put together neurology team.
Nice.
Now, does she have any symptoms of like losing stuff in the limbs, like motor?
Well, I mean, she has diabetes. She has neuropathy in her legs
Yeah.
and in her feet. So,
But her speech and everything's okay. Or?
right now, she's not communicating at all.
All right.
You know, we don't. I mean, well, that's not true. I mean, she's shaking her head.
Yeah.
You know,
She's just verbally not be able to say it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then one person had asked her, "Do you know who I am?" And she went. So she's, you know, it's going to be a long road. So.
Well, sometimes within 20. Well, she should have got her speech back. Well, at least with me, it was 18 hours later I started getting my speech back.
How long?
Took 18 hours.
Oh,
for me
no.
to fully be. Yeah. This is
No,
more
it's been
than
a few.
18.
It's been
Yeah.
you know, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So,
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens today. Thomas has another question.
All right. What's this question?
Wife has a torn ACL. What do you see for her? Pain.
Yes.
Sorry. Sorry. You know, they always say that if you act like Captain Obvious, you'll never be wrong.
Well, I get that. She needs to do what's being told to her.
Yes, exactly.
And
Says
like
first comment.
stay off of it and like make sure she takes care of it. You know, she's not Wonder Woman, so she needs to stop and stop and take time to smell the roses.
You hear that, Thomas? She's not Wonder Woman. That's the takeaway from this reading today.
But she's not Wonder Woman. She definitely needs to stop and take care
And
of
he goes,
herself,
"Oh, I
so.
see the pain in her face." Is what he
Yes.
says.
And she definitely needs to stay off of it. And again, what Lisa said, 'cause the first card that came up was total rest, no fighting it, no nothing.
Yeah.
It will improve. It shows the Ace of Wands after that, which is growth and improvement. Hubby's not too sure on how to help her, so he's a little off the mark
Because
kind
she
of
thinks she's Wonder Woman and can do it
Exactly.
He just
herself.
says, "What? Not Wonder Woman?"
Yeah. That's what I heard. Like, she thinks she's Wonder Woman, can do it her damn self. That's why hubby's not too sure what to do for her.
And if need be, some of the family members or somebody to come in and help her, when hubby has to work or whatever's going on in that situation. But yeah, recovery is imminent, but she definitely has to.
Well, it could be
stay
intimate
off it.
too. You
Yeah, it
never
could be
know.
both.
Wow.
Yeah, she definitely
Yes.
needs to stay off it and take care of it.
He says, "Yes,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do."
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
But she's got to follow the rules because it's it could mess things up. But this
If she doesn't, I get that it's going to be a longer road of recovery. For
Say
her.
again, she's
Yes.
go.
Yes.
Doesn't want to stop. Not going to tell
Yep.
me to stop.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep going. Like,
Yep.
arriba, arriba, arriba.
Yes.
I'm
And
gonna keep
it's-
going.
She thinks
it's
she's
very
Wonder
hard
Woman.
for her to do
Yeah.
that, but in this case, she has to.
She's go gadget, go
Yeah.
gadget legs. And Bryn, you have a fan.
Oh, cool.
nice.
Somebody named Christy says hi.
Who's Christy?
My mom's friend.
Oh.
No. Who is it? Christy with a K?
Christy with a K.
What's your mom's name?
Christy.
Christy. So
Uh-huh.
do you think that's your mom that's saying hi to you on the radio? Yeah.
See, you got a fan. It's because it's your mom. You know, that's okay. It's still a fan.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fan
You tell
number
mommy
one.
about Polly a lot, huh? Yeah. What's mommy tell you?
She told me.
We keeping you up? Is it nap time?
She tells me that's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's
huh?
crazy talk. Crazy talk. It's not crazy. I don't think it's crazy.
No.
No.
And mommy really doesn't think it's crazy either.
She doesn't.
No. She doesn't.
But you should write it down in a little book for her.
I'm gonna have to.
You know.
Write it down in what book?
I'm gonna write your story down in a book. How's that sound? So that way there you have it.
Kawhi says, hello, can I ask a question on here? Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? And Thomas says that's the type of person she is with 4 foster kids. So, you know.
Yep.
Gotta go, gotta
See?
go, gotta go, gotta
Wonder
go.
Woman.
Gotta
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell her she can't be Wonder Woman, huh?
Yeah.
She can't be Wonder Woman.
I mean, if it says no pressure, then you cannot put any pressure on it.
Yeah.
Because that takes a little while to heal anyways. But
What is going on with you two? You're both like
where is Thomas from?
I believe Thomas is in Plainfield.
Oh, cool.
I believe. I'm not sure, but
Are you tired?
Cool.
Yeah. What happened to Rosie? I never asked you what happened to Rosie.
What happened to Rosie?
Yeah.
Well, when I turned 16, she moved away.
Oh, when she moved away. Where'd she move to?
She moved to America.
America. Oh.
okay. America.
Yeah.
Was it America or America?
America.
America.
Where's America?
It's just no. It's, just,
Oh.
it's like, you know, a lot of the gun-toting, you know, folks are now, you know, freedom, America.
Yep.
America.
Oh.
Thomas says, much love. Thank you so much. He's in Musa.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
The questions can be asked even right here in the room, but we speak ad nauseum about how you ladies get a better connection if you can actually hear their voice.
And they can ask Brent a question too, huh?
And that number is scrolling on the bottom of your screen right now, or you could just call it.
Mike had a couple of past lives too.
What were they about?
I don't know. Ask him.
I don't really only remember. I only remember the one where I was like in a box and they were throwing dirt on me.
Dirt on you. Buried alive.
And that's all I remember. Well, no, that's not true. Actually, I remember swimming with dolphins. I mean, but we're talking like way down. I'm not talking like at the surface. Kind of like that. Yeah.
Aquaman.
Oh, so like
you know what I mean? Kind of like Atlantis or something like
Yep,
that, you know?
Yep. What do you think?
Nice.
You think Mike was in Atlantis before? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. But I mean, when I was little, I had these dreams over and over again. You know, that I was just swimming around, and I could. The weird thing is, I always felt I could feel it.
Mhm.
You know, and just it's like, why don't I have to breathe? You know.
Oh, yep. I gotta breathe today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Kawhi wants to know, will my college fix the financial aid error they created to start courses this August?
I'm getting more later fall.
Boom.
Yes, the burden will be taken care of, but it shows like the people that take care of the financial have not been very
productive,
very helpful. Yeah, I
Productive.
know. I was trying to say helpful. You know, I know it looks kind of messed up right now, but there is some hope in the back of that. It shows not to be a burden moving forward, but it shows where you might take a hiatus, or it might take longer than, the class part of it, or it will eventually get straightened out, maybe some threatening to walk away kind of thing. It shows that they don't have the skills or the paperwork to back things up or something. It's all has to do with paperwork. Let's see. But yeah, just to keep plugging along with that and, keeping them on their toes and to get that straightened out. It seems like there isn't a lot of communication right now about it. So it feels like, they're never going to do anything about it, but I would just keep staying on there. And eventually it does all move itself along for the better. Okay.
He said, right. They
Yeah,
haven't
see how I-
been helpful.
Yes.
Twisted it.
Yep.
Okay.
I twisted it. And then
If
it
you
stayed.
notice, if you're in our chat group right now, and if you see that I have just placed a link in the chat group. Now, what that link is for is you can copy and paste that link and put it into a browser, and you can actually join us on the broadcast if you want to. If you have a camera,
Oh, nice.
You know,
yes,
you
I
could
bring them
actually-
on board. Yeah.
right? And if you have a question, and we could even do a face-to-face reading, with Lisa and Tina. So that's we try we try to make it so many different ways,
Convenient and easy for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it doesn't cost you anything. No one, we're not asking. These ladies are here for you. Lisa does own a shop here in town called Crystal Visions, which I'm sure she would appreciate if you would shop at.
Oh, most
Um,
definitely. Shopping's
sure.
fun.
Yeah.
So,
we can browse
um,
on the website as well.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
the website.
why don't you tell them a little bit about your business, Lisa?
I have a new age gift shop, so we sell crystals, candles, candle holders, incense sticks. I also have a lot of art, local artists that sell their wares at the shop.
Ashes of dead people.
Right.
Yeah.
We do various readings, aura readings,
That's
tarot
the new
readings,
sand art.
palm readings, medium readings. We also do like spiritual guidance. So like a lot of people aren't too sure like which direction to go, like spiritually, because what they've grown up to believe, and then they're like, oh wow, this is not what's really what I was taught. So they get a lot of confusion about that. And yeah, and we do classes, and sometimes you'll see this little one in my shop or her sister. So, and her sister does readings. She tells you like who's around you, but I got to work on her with getting into more detail.
Yeah,
Did
that
you-
works.
Did you hear about the midget psychic that stole the lady's money and took off?
Mm-mm.
They said there was a small, medium, at large. That's an old joke.
You forgot to do the
Yeah. No sound effects today.
No,
right? That's
no.
what I'm saying. You
Oh.
forgot to do that.
Yeah.
I can do something.
Last week was like all kinds of sounds.
Right?
Oh, yeah, especially the cows.
I know.
The cows
That
are
was
fun.
hilarious.
Oh,
That was hilarious.
That
can,
was
can they
funny.
hear it? Like,
Yeah.
so the people that are calling
Sure.
can hear it?
Sure.
I mean, how can they not laugh at that? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I think if you're, if the sound effect is about you,
Right?
you're probably not going to go ahead and,
Well, it was because everybody was talking too, so
Yeah,
you would only
well,
catch
that's
it like
true.
once a while.
Once in a
you know?
while.
It wasn't like a full moo.
I no, it was.
No.
So I remember she had gotten sick one time, and I'm thinking like where she says she's afraid people are gonna say she's fibbing. Remember we had her at the hospital, and she was telling the doctor because she had a really high fever. She was telling the doctor all about the man in the red coat was her grandfather, and her name was Polly because doctor was talking to her. Yeah, there you go. That's disgusting.
Wow.
And they just
My God, Tina.
I'm telling you.
and they just automatically brushed her off as it was part of her fever, so she was hallucinating or whatever. So, but she had talked about Polly and all that even prior to that. But the first person that she tells that to, like outside the family, oh, she's hallucinating. Like, how does a 5-year-old or a 4-year-old hallucinate? Like, yeah.
Well, what might be cool if it's no effect would be like going under to tell her story.
Yeah.
Hypnosis.
Yeah.
You mean
Because
like
I
a
would-
like a translation regression? Or?
Yeah. Why it's still fresh.
I would like to get like a year so you could like research it and see what happened.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool.
I can't find the cows.
But the serial killer baseball player, that's like, you know.
Yeah.
What's a serial killer?
Oh, what's a serial killer?
It's somebody that eats large bowls of cornflakes.
Is he being silly? Yeah.
Large bowls of corn.
And just
cornflakes.
leaving it sitting there in the milk.
Yeah.
Getting soggy.
What's a murderer?
Murderer is a person that kills people with an axe.
Oh, with an axe?
Hello. My name is Hugo Montoya. You killed my father.
I sell quavo.
Prepare to die.
Do you want to listen?
I make burrito and taco. I sell quavo.
Today is the day of history.
Yes.
Bryn is here to tell her story. She will tell her story to all the people in the West and all the peoples in the East. Anybody that wants to know about Parisita.
That's pretty cool. That's cool. You should leave that one out.
You know, Mamacita from Sausalito.
It's my sister.
Escrito. Oh, God. So, anyway, all right. So.
I know.
You asked for it.
Yeah.
You said, hey, where are the sound effects?
I know.
So he went all out.
Well, I got a bunch of stuff here. I have a bunch of stuff here. I can't find my cows though. I'm really depressed about that. You know?
Yeah, 'cause you had him dialed in last week.
I did. I don't know where the hell it is now because you know they're in the same place, but of course I can't, you know, find it. I never can, you know. Next at Psychics at Large. Starring Tina. Starring Lisa. Lisa, make sure that your merchandise comes right back into the store after you pay for it and you never really walk out with anything. And then she sells it again psychically.
He's being silly, huh?
And then Bryn, the police officer, stands right there and goes, no, you can't leave with that. You are under arrest. Check with us next time for the visions
It's called a reoccurring dream.
that are full of crystal. Psychic Tuesday continues on SNSN.
Yeah, we need some more. We need some more questions. What's going off the deep end over here?
I know.
That's all right, huh?
It's all good.
Yeah, Christy says I eat a lot of cereal. Yeah, she does. That is true. I do eat a lot of cereal. I love cereal. I was brought up on Count Chocula.
Bryn
Wow.
eats cereal and butter bread, right? What else is what's your favorite lunch?
What's my favorite lunch?
Yeah, what do you like to eat?
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Chicken nugs. My daughter calls them nugs.
And what's your favorite breakfast?
My favorite breakfast.
Yeah, what is it?
Cereal.
Cereal. What kind of cereal do you eat?
Fruity Pebbles.
Ooh.
The fruities.
She likes colorful cereal. I remember her telling her Pepe that he had to go out and find her the Princess Flintstones. Or Princess whatever they are. What's Fruity Pebbles, right? So
It's the cake.
he looked around for everywhere for princess ones. He had no clue that they were just like in a pink box, and that's why she called them Princess Fruity Pebbles.
We're
Right,
still
baby?
waiting. Yeah. We're still waiting for your questions. 860-591-1054. drop them in the group. One of the things that we want to go ahead and notice is or mention that there you can see the shirt that is up on your screen. If you didn't know, now you know. Jewett City is the vampire capital of New England. A lot of people do not realize this.
Exactly.
Oh, it's true. They don't. Even people that live right here in town that have been living here.
Yep, we are, and this is the official vampire T-shirt of Jewett City. It's vampire capital of New England, Jewett City, Connecticut. Sometimes we suck, sometimes we bite.
Yeah.
And
like vampires.
You can go ahead and order them on snsnonline.com. All sizes, 20 pesos.
Very nice.
So, and there are going to be a couple other designs, and I don't know if they're up on the website yet. I keep getting told, well, they'll be up there in 48 hours. I'm like, come on, man, really? It takes forever.
We want to suck your blood.
We want to suck your blood.
Are you a vampire today or a werewolf?
Werewolf.
You're a werewolf.
Yeah.
She howls at the moon too.
I bark at the moon. Bark at the moon.
Is he a werewolf if he barks at the moon?
Oh.
Yeah.
The other T-shirts are up there.
Oh, nice.
All the T-shirts are up there now. So there are 3 different ones, 3 different vampire T-shirts. You can get them in different colors, in white, black, or gray. This is just one of them. If you go to snsnonline.com, click on store, and you can see them there. You can there are different options. You can choose local pickup, or you can choose shipping. And if you do choose shipping, that it is a $5 charge for packaging,
Yeah,
and shipping and all that stuff.
Get the whole shebang.
Believe me, we're not making any money on shipping, so.
Right, and shipping takes forever these days.
Yeah.
And no fault to the post office, but
Actually, we sent one out. A lady from Virginia bought one and got it in 3 days.
well, that's not bad. It
Yeah.
probably would have took her 3 days, even if she lived in Connecticut.
Well, we sent it out first class.
Yeah,
So
because
yeah.
It's like they're not even guaranteeing like when it's gonna get there anymore unless you go like express. It's always 2 to 3 days now.
Yeah, no, and we will ship even internationally, but you'd have to the shipping costs would apply.
Yeah, because now you even like getting stuff in internationally, it's like taking forever.
Yeah.
in a day.
Oh yeah. International shipping is crazy. So.
Yeah.
So if you go to snsnonline.com and take a look at, there are 3. There's actually going to be a 4th shirt, which is going to be more focused on the borough of Jewett City. It's going to say Jewett City, Connecticut, and then it's going to say.
I was watching something.
Oh, all right. I don't know if I totally lost you, because all of a sudden, she's looking at me, and all of a sudden,
shiny thing.
She's tuning you out.
No,
That's
listen.
what she does.
I don't even remember.
She's tuning you out.
Anyway, it says Jewett City, Connecticut, and then it says it takes a village, but then village is crossed out, and it says borough. It takes a borough.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yeah, whatever. Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks for the old.
It's in the box.
It's in the box. So snsnonline.com. Check it out. And you can get that shirt. And there are 2 others. There are 2 other ones as well that you can take a look at. They're different vampires. One's a goofy one. One's kind of looks like he's a little like a robot almost. But there are how many different how many different styles are there of vampires?
Oh, tons.
Yeah.
But none of them look like me and you. Like, and that's really what they should look like. Cause seriously. Brenda, do vampires have fangs?
We have a call.
All right.
You got one.
That was me. Hold on.
They do have.
Hi, who's on the line with us on Psychic Tuesday?
There's Santi.
Okay.
Hello. Buenos dias.
It's a ghost calling in.
Hi, this is Christine from National Disability. I'm calling because you had inquired about applying for monthly Social Security disability benefits. Now, if you could call me back at the number we called you from, we can get started on your application.
Yes,
for
you
monthly
get it for
disability
higher,
money.
senora.
Now, if you're already
Hola.
receiving Social Security benefits, please feel free
You're not
to
even a
ignore this
person.
call.
Bye-bye.
This isn't something you need to worry about. But if you did want to apply for Social Security benefits,
I'm
this is
old
the
woman.
time
I
to
can't hear you.
matter.
It's a pre-recorded.
All right, I know.
It's like crazy.
And my dad's gonna keep calling unless I answer it.
So answer it.
I'm trying. Hey, Pop. Pop. Yeah, I'm right in the middle. As a matter of fact, you're on the air with me now because.
Oh, okay.
All right, so say hello, world.
Okay.
Say hello, world.
Hello, world.
Hello, Pop.
Yabba dabba do.
The front door is open.
Oh, the front door is open. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right. See you in a bit. He wasn't going to stop calling until I answered. He doesn't care.
Exactly.
Yeah, but when Dad calls,
I do
you
the
know.
same thing, and my kids don't understand. Like if I'm calling and calling and calling, and you don't answer, as a parent, you like worry, like crazy.
yeah. Well, we have a trip to make this morning. So.
And Christy, like you call her, she never calls you back. You text her, she never texts you back. But yeah, every time I see her, she's on her phone. So
Who? What are you talking
Christy,
about? Christy.
my daughter.
I don't text her.
No, I didn't say you.
Oh, I think
Wow, he's shutting you out.
Right? He just shut me down, shut me right out. He's like, yeah.
He shut you down.
See, look, here's the lady in Virginia that bought the shirt.
Oh, nice.
She's from Jewett City originally, Grizzled,
Yeah. Excellent.
and that went to Virginia right there. So,
Nice. What do you think? You like that shirt?
so that's my dad. Looks exactly like me, doesn't he?
Hi, how are you?
We look nothing like. Oh yeah, yeah,
No.
yeah. See, we look absolutely nothing alike.
Now he could be a good vampire.
Yep.
You know what? That SOB is gonna outlive all of us.
So, yeah, I can still see it.
Oh yeah, he's gonna outlive all of us. The cockroaches aren't even gonna have a chance.
Did you say hi? Did you wave to him? Yeah.
See, no, he's a creepy old man.
He's not a creepy old man, is he? That's Mike's dad.
That's my dad. Looks just like me, doesn't he? No, he doesn't look. He look nothing
She'll
alike.
agree with you. Does he look like Mike, or does he look like himself?
There
He
you
looks
go.
like himself. Yeah.
So once again, if you want to go ahead and try the new shirt, we would love to have you pick one up and help promote Jewett City. SNSNonline.com, and that's where.
Do you want
The
to
store is.
tell Mike your joke?
Uh-oh.
What joke did you want
You
to
have a
tell
joke?
Mike?
You have
You
a
told
joke
me
for
you
me?
wanted to tell him a joke.
Why can't the squirrel go up the tree?
What's that?
Why can't the squirrel go up the tree?
I don't know. Why can't the squirrel go up the tree?
Because there's too many squirrels.
So there would be no space, right? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I get it now. All right.
Tell
all
him
right.
about the piece of
Want to hear a joke about a piece of paper?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Never mind. It's terrible.
Are you killing yourself over here? You're laughing so hard, you're killing yourself?
Oh, you know, as I very good, very good, very good. It's terrible. When does a dad joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent.
That's a good one.
Get it? Apparent. Parent. Oh, yeah. Daryl says, I think we just found Mike's new co-host.
Oh,
That's right. It's the Mike and Bryn Show.
What about the cats and the polka?
Why can't the cats play poke in the jungle?
In the jungle. I don't know. Why can't cats polka in the jungle?
Too many cheetahs.
Poker.
Poker.
Oh, I think you meant polka. Like
No,
no,
poker. Like,
too many cheetahs. Oh boy. People are dying out there.
And why can't baby ant go inside the baby home?
What is that? Again?
Baby ant go inside what? The baby home?
Why?
Because all the baby ants are blocking up the space.
Okay. They're funny just because, you know.
Woodstock, right?
Yeah.
Can you see it? Tell me you can see it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I am so glad that we got the one call today from because I apparently was looking into Social Security benefits, which isn't true.
That's funny.
That is funny.
It's just a robocall.
I know, but it's I just get a kick out of it. Didn't we have it a few weeks ago or something like that? We were making fun of it. I don't think you were here that week. Some guy was calling in. You got one more? You want to end the show with a joke there, Bryn? Oh, by the way, just so you know, we're gonna do Psychic Tuesday next week, right?
Yeah, you're on vacation the week after.
Right,
for
but
2
then
weeks.
then we're gonna take a 2-week hiatus, and then we'll be back at the end of August. So, all right, Bryn, ended up with our last joke today.
Why can't the person go inside home?
What?
Oh, tell me, what about the camel? Oh, you forgot what the camel was?
You did? Do you remember what it is? Maybe you can help her.
I don't remember what it is. Something about what do you call a two-humped camel or something like that? Oh no.
What do you call a three-humped camel?
Three-humped camel. What do you call a three-humped camel?
Pregnant.
Ah! All right, that's it for Psychic Tuesday. We'll see you next week. But then again, we'll see you tomorrow. But we'll see the psychics here next Tuesday.
Your dad's really
Goodbye.
News and information you need for your day. SNSN.
This is your local weather forecast on SNSN. Today, mostly sunny skies in the borough of Jewett City and surrounding areas. Temps reaching about 87 degrees and a calm wind from the west around 6 miles per hour. Tonight, there's a slight chance of showers and maybe an isolated thunderstorm between 9 and 2 a.m. Partly cloudy otherwise, temps around 67. And then showers and thunderstorms are likely mainly after 2 o'clock on Wednesday. And some of the storms could get a little heavy and produce some gusty winds.